The next strategy that I'm going to talk to you about is called decomposition. To decompose means to break down numbers into smaller parts. For this particular problem, 16 times 12 equals n. We also learn in the math workshop to think of it as 16 groups of 12. A simpler way to solve this problem would be to decompose the number 16 into 10 and 6. By doing this, we would create what is called a cluster problem, which is a group of problems used to solve a larger problem. And instead of finding 16 groups of 12 in one step, we find 10 groups of 12 and then 6 groups of 12 separately, add the two partial products together, and get the same answer, or the final answer to this problem. So a way to write this would be 10 groups of 12, which is a mental math problem. 120 is the product. And then for 6 groups of 12, 6 times 12 equals 72. If a child is unable to solve this particular problem, 6 times 12, using mental math, they could break it down further. An example of that would be, if they could not solve this using mental math, to find 5 groups of 12 and then 1 group of 12 and add these two partial products together. Once you have determined what your partial products are, you simply add them together, getting the final product of 192. And looking back to make sense of the cluster problem, we found 10 groups of 12 and then 6 groups of 12 for a total of 16 groups of 12, which equals 192. Writing our answer in a complete sentence, students would state that Miss Frizzle bought 192 cans of soda.